Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we are discussing Hublot Big Bang Unico Magic Gold Ceramic. You can see and you can purchase this watch on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos. And please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch with additional accessories included in the sale, high resolution images, and naturally complete pricing details for this magic gold bezel Hublot. Now the watch on my wrist is large. My wrist is 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, and I'm going to say that's probably the lower limit to wear this watch with a sense of proportion and security, and I'll show you why. Now to get a 45mm measurement across this watch, you don't use the usual 9:3 measurement, because that will actually yield, due to the wing design of the case, that will yield far more than 45mm. You actually have to measure the watch from about 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock to get 45mm. In every other dimension, it's quite a bit larger. It's thick, 16mm. This is not a watch that necessarily plays well with dress cuffs, although in a sports jacket or blazer, you should be able to pull it off. Now the watch is broad across the wrist. From lug to lug across the ceramic case, the watch is 57.5mm, but you'll note, when I show you in profile with the watch off my wrist, this is one of those watches that has a beautifully integrated combination of lug and strap, but the result is flare that fights the curve of a smaller wrist. So I would say those of you slight of forearm like myself, consider 16 centimeters in circumference the lower limit for wearing this watch securely. But what a pleasure when it's on the wrist. The strap is of excellent quality. A longtime Hublot signature, natural vulcanized rubber is soft and durable, and in this case you can see how it has two planes and longitudinal striations to break up the monolithic mass of the rubber. It also incorporates Hublot's clever automatic seat belt style quick release. Like I said, a very clever mechanism. It works exactly like a seatbelt. Depress the plunger, it pops off. Change the strap, or simply engage in deep cleaning of the strap and the case. And like a seatbelt, you simply push it back in, it clicks, now you know it's back and it's anchored. When you look at the clasp, it's a thoughtful piece featuring the Hublot marquee and a ceramic insert. It has twin trigger release, so you have a heavy watch on your wrist, a big watch on your wrist, an expensive watch on your wrist. With twin triggers, it can't accidentally pop open, so that's peace of mind and security. Hublot, masters of design and style, just can't help themselves, which is why the lower swing arm of the clasp body features an inset Hublot / pattern corporate H, a titanium PVD blackened clasp body. It's light in weight and durable, and it features a minder system such that any excess strap is tucked under the body of the clasp, obviating the need for minder loops on the strap and creating a very clean look when sized down and buckled. You'll also note the use of ceramic on the case and gold on the bezel, the inverse of Hublot's most common practice. Ceramic, of course, highly scratch resistant. You'll note it's polished on the flanks, it's satin on the top. For a nice contrast, again, it breaks up the monolith aesthetic without resorting to two-tone metallurgy. But if you do want to talk metallurgy, why is it that Hublot featured the gold, which is usually more vulnerable, on the bezel, whereas usually Hublot features ceramic in the bezel to block the scratches and scuffs that would otherwise afflict the gold? Well, that's because this is Hublot's 18-karat magic gold, first unveiled in 2011 and industrialized in 2012. Magic gold features 1000 Vickers hardness. Compare that to about 150 to 250 for typical gold alloys, with the absolute hardest gold alloys registering about 400 Vickers and hardened stainless steel at about 600. This is in another league, effectively as scratch resistant as ceramic. It is in fact partly ceramic. It has a completely unique tone to it, although Hublot has it hallmarked at the assay offices in Geneva, and it is 18 karat, and it can be melted down to separate out the gold and ceramic components, so it is true gold. You'll note that it has a very different look. It almost reads more as weathered bronze. It has a little bit of a Panerai 382 aesthetic to it, and I like that because it's gold, it's the real deal, 18 karat, but it's a gold that only the owner of this watch will ever have. Not just in substance in the scratch resistant, but in color. It's a look that can't be easily duplicated with 18 karat, short of creating magic gold. And the watch itself features Hublot's caliber 1242 Unico, 38 joules automatic winding, 3-day power reserve, column wheel actuation, ceramic rotor bearings, a beautifully skeletonized rotor. This one has a blackened PVD aesthetic, but the rotor allows you to see the movement unencumbered. The balance beats at 4 Hz. Again, it does have a 72-hour, 3-day power reserve. constructed entirely in-house by Hublot. Not only is it a chronograph, but it is a flyback chronograph, so reset and restart it with a single push of the pusher at 4 o'clock. It can be actuated conventionally. The watch also features stop seconds, so you can pull the crown, hack the balance, halt the seconds hand, and synchronize to a reference time. And though it's almost completely camouflaged at 3 o'clock, the watch does feature a date window, and there is a quick set function to rapidly cycle the date. Now you'll note that the Unico caliber on this open dial has been beautifully rendered inside out, which is to say elements typically on the reverse of the case are hidden underneath the second sapphire of this watch. There's the sapphire over the dial, and then there's a second sapphire that acts as the platform for the Arabic numerals, for the indices, and the sub-registers. You'll note at 6 o'clock the polished column wheel, which is used to actuate the functions of the chronograph. Typically, you have to take a conventional chronograph off the wrist to enjoy this. Not only can you see the column wheel, but right under my thumb, you can even see the lateral clutch engaging and disengaging on demand. And of course, the watch, 100-meter water resistant with a rubber strap, magic gold, titanium inner case, ceramic case, the rubber strap, the titanium clasp, all of it ready to go in the water with a screw-down crown. It truly is the all-purpose sports watch. There's an immense amount of Hublot savoir-faire in this watch, from the rubber strap to the titanium inner case, the ceramic and the magic gold that they create and make themselves. Hublot is still the master of materials fusion, but thanks to investments in real engineering, now a master of movements and materials science. You can see and you can purchase this Hublot Big Bang Unico Magic Gold Ceramic on our website.